and welcome to this COVID-19 edition of City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. Hawthorne City Hall may be closed to the public, but business continues almost as usual. Last week, Hawthorne City Council held its first virtual meeting. For the time being, City Council meetings will be taking place virtually and will be broadcasted live at its regularly scheduled date and times. You can watch the meetings live on Channel 22 for those of you who have Spectrum and on the City of Hawthorne website and on YouTube by searching for Hawthorne Community Television. Members of the public who wish to participate in the meetings can do so by calling the city clerk no later than 5:30 p.m. on the day of the meeting and noting the item on which you want to speak on by leaving a message at 310-349-2915. Also leave your name and return phone number. In addition, you may offer your comments via email to City Clerk Paul Jimenez at pjimenez@cityofhawthorne.org. Emails must be received prior to 5:30 p.m. on the day of the meeting. City Hall departments are still operating, but with modified work schedules. For the Housing Department, residents can reach staff by phone. You can find their numbers by going to www.cityofhawthorne.org/housing. Those interested in community development block grants or home programs, please contact Kimberly Mack at 310-349-1603. Section 8 tenants are responsible for full program compliance unless otherwise notified. Residents of city-owned properties should place rental payments in the Dropbox as previously instructed. The city is following the state-mandated moratorium on evictions until further notice. During these times, some local businesses are going the extra mile. HCTV reporter Laura McKay spoke to a local chef who told us what they're doing to help the community.
I'm here joined right now with Chef Mindy with Mariscos El Chuy. Thank you so much for being with us today. How are you doing, first of all? Let's just check in.
Right. Thank you. First of all, thank you guys. Appreciate this time. We're doing good. Everybody's in this together. So I think we're all just trying to keep positive and trying to keep good thoughts and just keep going.
Now tell me about how long you all have been in business and how has this time during coronavirus, how has this affected your business thus far?
Well, we've been in business. It's going to be 20 years in 2020. So it's been a while. Number one, I was actually in a permit situation. So now with the city being shut down, number one is not open right now. So we are operating only from number two. They're both located in Hawthorne. So in a way that's affected that one is not working, but we're glad that we still have number two up and running.
So you were kind of already in a
yeah.
Quarantine preparation mode. So you just kind of moved along with the flow of times, I guess.
Correct. We just brought everybody from number one to number two and try to make it work. But now we had to take a step back because there's just too many employees. So, we're trying to do everything we can.
But even with those limited resources, you all have found a way to give back. Tell me a little bit about where that idea came from and some of the service things that you have been doing, like serving first responders with food. Where did that idea come from and why do that?
Well, Chef Mindy Feeds LA started last year with the self-improvement program that I did. It's just something that I always wanted to do, but they kind of gave me the push. Growing up from humble beginnings with my parents, it was resources were never, they were never there. So we grew up, and I know the feeling of what it is to be hungry. So I always felt if I can do that one day, I definitely want to, if my resources can happen. So we fed last year in Thanksgiving, we fed the homeless in LA, in Skid Row. We went out there. But this year, obviously, I had like about 45 volunteers. So there's no way I can get volunteers and expose them to things that we don't know. They would love to. I have people, hey, Mindy, when you're doing something, let me know. But right now, for everyone's safety, the less people, the better. So then I shifted my thought to, you know what, who's in need right now? Who would appreciate this? So that's where I took Chef Mindy and Mariscos El Chuy to use it together. And honestly, it's been an amazing feeling, and it's a quick exchange because obviously for their safety and our safety, and I have one volunteer usually with me. So we've just been transitioning. So I just want to transition to see where I can help out.
That's excellent. I mean, it's like everybody's trying to find a way to help out. And how does it feel to be a part of that, filling in that gap, filling in that space for, especially our first responders who are sacrificing their lives to keep us safe? How does that feel to be a part of that?
Honestly, I'm really bad with letting things sink in or like take it in, which I should, appreciate it. But it's the little things. Like the other day, we went to Downey, and I was telling, "Hey, thank you, we appreciate you guys," and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna make us cry." It's like that feeling. It's like people will never be able to explain it, and I still haven't really sunk in because I have a few more hospitals to go to. So I feel like at the end of everything, I would be like, okay, like this is, I feel like I'm still in go mode. So I'm still in my vision of what I'm doing. So it's like I haven't sat down to let it sink in. I'm still like in the game. So I just want to keep going. But it's humbling. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to see people very appreciative, and mostly because in reality they're the real heroes right now in our community. So it's a good feeling. Definitely a good feeling.
Very true. And sometimes it takes a little while to just, soak everything in what you've been
Yeah.
doing. It might take you, a couple weeks after it's all over to, really feel it. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh, Last question here. Just what do you hope to come out of what you all have been doing in giving back? What do you hope will be the end result of what the part that you all have played in helping first responders?
Yeah, so I feel like if the sometimes why we post it and stuff is so people could see, so that other people that have resource, it takes a community. It's not just this is not just the one thing. This involves everybody. My parents, my family, the cooks, the chefs, the donors. It's a whole. It doesn't take one. It's more than one person. So I would definitely feel like if you have the resources, just do it. Two hospitals, one hospital. I know it's tough times for everybody. It's really tough for everybody. But I feel like if we all imagine if everybody helped, we would all be on a different level. So I feel like if you could do it, just do it. So that's our biggest take. Like, doesn't matter who, gets the credit, just go out and help out. Like,
Well said. Just it takes a village, and
correct.
sometimes you just got to take the leap.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's
thank
what we've
you
been trying to do.
so. Yeah, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me and talk. And please stay safe, stay healthy, and keep
Likewise,
up the good work.
likewise. Yeah.
All right, take care.
Take
Bye.
care. Thank you guys.
Others are conducting business a little differently. Evolution Physical Therapy, in addition to providing online physical therapy to help people stay on track, are offering free online fitness classes on their website and also have live classes Monday through Saturday to help people stay active. Many others, like Neapolitan pizza company Medici, has added free delivery, which wasn't offered before. Businesses have also modified their menus or hours of operation, so be sure to call or check their websites for updated information. Speaking about businesses, we have Hawthorne Police Department Lieutenant Joel Romero, who's going to explain how they're helping businesses during these uncertain times. Lieutenant Romero, how have businesses responded to the support you've given them?
It is amazing the response that we're getting. There's a very great human spirit that's taking place right now, where the business owners, the patrons, and even our law enforcement community understands that this is a community problem. It's not just affecting one segment, and it's amazing to see how many people understand are complying with the CDC regulations and are willing to go over and beyond to make sure that everybody's experience is positive as possible. So that's a great thing to see. And our presence, our visibility, and our continuous contact with the shopping centers, the businesses, has been nothing but positive.
Is there anything you want residents and community to know?
We hope to continue to provide as much public safety as possible, make sure everybody is comfortable coming out to the community. There are some recommendations, and there are things that we are asking as a police department, and that's to continue to follow the CDC guidelines. One of them is to maintain and continue to maintain the social distance guidelines, continue to wearing your protective equipment, such as a face mask. And obviously, if you don't need to be out in the street, shelter at home. It's a great opportunity for you to reconnect with family, to reach out to family that you have not been able to talk to, with neighbors, distance communication, and so that we as a community can try to minimize our exposure and obviously promote commerce. So, and everybody's safety is very important to us.
Is there anything you could recommend to help keep morale up?
Yeah, as a police department, our recommendation is to continue to maintain the social distance, reach out to family members, find ways to occupy your time, your family time as well. As a community, we hope that we continue to cooperate, follow the guidelines that are prescribed by the CDC, and just understand this is a temporary exposure, and we're hoping that through time we'll get back to normalcy, and together we'll continue to promote everybody's safety and great commerce.
Thank you, Lieutenant Romero, for your time, and thank you to everyone at the Hawthorne Police Department for your service. The Hawthorne School District's distance learning has taken new form as of April 21st. Students are now getting work done on Google Classroom. I spoke with District Superintendent Dr. Helen Morgan, who says this program is off to a great start. Each student was provided by their teacher a secure login and password that was unique to them. Parents, you can ask your child's teacher to add you via email. All this is meant to help your child have a successful rest of the school year. The district has now provided their students with over 5,000 Chromebooks and are also working on getting hotspots to those who have no internet access. Starting this week, the Hawthorne School District's grab-and-go meals distribution has changed. Meals are now served 4 days a week from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at alternating schools. Here's the list of the schools with the days they're serving the meals. To stay up to date with the district and where food is being distributed, go to their website at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us. The Centinela Valley Union High School District held a special board meeting on April 21st to vote on their grading system. The board voted to pass the grading policy that will be implementing an A through C grading system, following the state guidelines to hold students harmless. According to the district, their distance learning continues to be successful. The district also gave hotspots to all their students who didn't have internet access at home and are having an ongoing virtual industry speaker series for Academy students. For those heading into high school next year, the Centinela Valley Union High School District is currently doing enrollment for the 2020-2021 academic year. Enrollment is now open for new students residing in the district's boundaries to enroll at any of the district's 3 high schools. Students who reside out of the area may apply for a permit to attend one of these schools. To enroll and see what documents are needed, go to their website at www.centinela.k12.ca.us. The City of Hawthorne and the Recreation and Community Services Department are giving Hawthorne residents free masks. The face mask will be distributed starting Monday, April 27th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Hawthorne Memorial Center parking lot. Residents must show ID with proof of address upon pickup. For information, call the Recreation and Community Services Department at 310-349-1640. Thank you for watching, and we hope you continue to stay safe. Stay positive. We will all get through this together.